What's up, guys? LQ here. I'm out here waiting in the car. Thought I would take a minute to talk about the first episode of Primal Season 3. Now, I'm a big fan of the Primal franchise. It's a show that me and my son watched together. Now, he's 17, so we started watching it together, gosh, when he was, 15? Something like that. He's old enough to watch it, and quite frankly, it's just a really well-told, beautifully animated story. So when I learned that season 3 was coming, I wasn't too sure where they were going to go with it. If you'll remember, at the end of season 2, Spear died. And I believed at that point this was going to be the end of the series. And then they announced season 3, and I said, okay, where are they going to go from here? Well, they went in a really interesting place. So basically, here in the first episode, Spear is resurrected by some sort of a necromancer, a voodoo priest, whatever you want to call it, who resurrects his body to use it as a weapon in a war that he's fighting. But when this voodoo priest, necromancer, whatever you want to call it, when he dies in battle, Spear is still alive. Zombie Spear is still alive. And he's without his memories. He's basically a walking corpse who is designed to make war on his enemies. But when his master dies, when his puppet master dies, he kind of, the strings are cut, and now he's a puppet with no master. And he's wandering from place to place, trying to make sense of this life that he has with no memories. And it's really compelling because, you know, we've had zombie movies before. We've had stories of people coming back from the dead. I mean, all you gotta do is watch a Marvel movie and, you know, someone's coming back from the dead somewhere. So we've had stories of resurrections. We've had stories of zombies. But this is one where a body is reanimated, and now Spear has to re-find his humanity. What little humanity he had in the first place. And throughout the course of this first episode, what I thought was really cool was he kept having these really cloudy memories of his life before. And one of the last memories he has in this episode is this really cloudy vision of Fang roaring, and you can't really make out any details, but clearly it's Fang. And by the end of this episode, you realize that he wants to go out and rediscover that life that he had before. And like I said, this show is beautifully animated, ultra violent, no dialogue whatsoever, or at least very, very little dialogue spattered throughout the first 2 seasons. And Spear is just this really compelling protagonist who you're rooting for despite the fact that he's basically a caveman. Despite the fact that we as people today don't have much in common with the character of Spear, we find stuff in common with him because throughout the course of the show, he has found his humanity. He has found who he is. And now in season 3, it looks like despite death, he's going to have the opportunity to rediscover that. So I'm excited about seeing where this season goes. Like I said, huge fan of the first 2 seasons, and I was dubious about having a season 3. I thought that they ended it really well at the end of season 2, but this is a new angle that I'm very interested in. Now, my hope is that we don't just get a walking corpse for the whole season. I hope that there's some sort of physical rejuvenation as well. But I'm going to trust the storytellers here to tell their story. And we'll see where they take us. So, first episode I thought was really good. What did you guys think of Primal? Season 3, Episode 1. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.